Having a beautiful smile goes a long way. Oftentimes, it's the first thing we notice when we meet someone. But imagine for a moment you've lost your teeth and you can't smile. You can't chew. You can't even eat. Well, our next guest says it's not only uncomfortable, but can be absolutely embarrassing. Dr. Hoos, a Brush and Floss Dental Center, is back, and he says just because you have to wear false teeth or dental implants, they should still look and feel great. Dr. Hoos, welcome back.
Thanks so much for having me.
Last time you were here, we addressed the issue of saving teeth. We're kind of shifting gears, a little bit more of a difficult topic, replacing teeth. And we're talking about false teeth and dental implants, right?
Correct. We're talking about teeth that aren't yours.
Now, let's talk about some of the reasons that you see coming into your office as to why people are opting for, doing the false teeth and actually having dental implants.
What I'm seeing in my office is people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s and 70s who have been wearing false teeth, fake teeth for years, and now they can't chew and smile, and they're uncomfortable.
But why is that? I mean, they're supposed to be comfortable. They're supposed to be natural.
What happens is your body changes. You start to have some bone loss, and your dentures don't fit you anymore.
Wow, and you say that they have got to feel good. They need to look good. You brought some pictures with you
yes,
that we want to
did.
share with our viewers. It's proof that they need to look natural, and they can. So let's go through picture number one if we can.
So here's a person that came into our office that had been wearing dentures since he was 13 or 14 years old, believe it or not.
Wow.
And now he's in his 60s, and he can't wear his teeth, so he needed to have teeth that were comfortable and looked good.
Let's go to picture number two, and this is just a beautiful smile, and these are not real, right?
These are not real.
Wow.
These are dentures.
Wow, let's go to picture number three, and what are we seeing here,
So
Dr.
what you're
Hoos?
seeing is a close-up of that case, and notice how beautiful the pink gum looks and the teeth look natural.
Yeah. That's amazing. And then this is it. This is the proof that they're not real.
That here we are, we're holding a set of dentures in my hand that looked natural and felt great in this patient's mouth.
Let's talk about expense. I mean, is this something that's expensive for a lot of people to do?
I've never had a patient say to me who has had dentures with dental implants, Dr. Hoos, it wasn't worth it. In fact, it's just the opposite. They say, my God, if I had known it was going to be like this, I would have done it years ago.
Because it's really a quality of life kind of an issue, right?
It's absolutely quality of life. I stopped at the pharmacy on the way here, and I bought this adhesive cream that, people are using on their teeth, and, they goop it on.
Now, is that what a lot of people do most commonly?
Yes, they goop it on, and you know what? We have got to get rid of this stuff. We don't want it anymore.
You mean business.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. Why don't we need it, though?
Because we can now stabilize teeth and dentures by using dental implants. So those teeth actually snap on. They actually snap on, and they're hard to remove.
Oh,
the dentist has to show you how to remove them.
Because you put these in there. Let's talk about pain, because I asked you earlier, which is interesting. We're going to actually take the pictures in just a second when we address whether or not they should be comfortable. But you're saying we don't have any feeling in the
It's
here?
interesting. People who have lost their teeth have experienced dental extractions. Every implant patient has told me, do you know, it was easier than having a tooth removed.
Really?
There was less discomfort afterwards.
All right, let's show comfortable. Let's take those pictures if we can and show a really beautiful smile. Another one. And what have you done here?
Well, here's a gal, she's 85 years old, that wanted a beautiful smile. But what she really wanted to be able to do is eat peanuts while she was watching her favorite Yankees. And
My
so,
team.
Your team. And then the next thing we see is we place 2 mini implants, and now her lower dentures don't move around, and she can chew.
Now, for viewers who are looking at that picture, and they're going to go, oh my, what's going on with that? Tell us what you've done and why that's so important. That's the stabilization that we're talking about, am I right?
That is a stabilization so that when she chews, and she laughs, and she smiles, that her denture doesn't go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Has the process changed over years?
The process has changed over years, and it's gotten better and easier.
And like you're saying, it's not painful. When you're looking at that picture, I know for me, I was just like, yikes.
It is not painful once the implants are in place and functioning properly.
Let's talk about some of the things that we need to know, whether, just questions we should ask ourselves. Are we a good candidate? What should we know?
You have to really talk about a couple of things.
Okay.
Am I satisfied with my teeth the way they look and feel now?
Okay.
Number one. Number two, I need to go for a dental examination to find out if I'm a candidate for dental implants. But I have to tell you, I've placed over 1,000 dental implants, and I have not seen a case where we've not been able to do something with dental implants to improve that patient's quality of life.
And that's really what it's about. I mean, you have literally changed lives, and I think sometimes it's easy for people to say, it's just a smile. You see living proof walking through your doors that that is not the case.
I think the most dramatic thing I see is people that are in their 60s and 70s and 80s that say, I'm now enjoying my food for the first time again. That it's now like having a third set of teeth.
How do you empower yourself, though, going into your dentist office as a patient? I mean, sometimes it's difficult to get somebody to listen to you. Not all dentists are great listeners, dare I say.
I think you have to understand what you really want. You really have to understand that I want to have something that looks good and functions. And you have to transmit that information to your dentist.
Okay.
Because your dentist is the professional that understands how to do that for you.
Why do you do it?
I think it's because we change people's lives. It's because when someone who comes in and they can't chew and they can't smile, we get tremendous satisfaction that when we hand them a cookie, an apple, a piece of candy at the end of treatment and they go, I can chew this, the room just lights up.
And the takeaway for people that will watch this is that a beautiful smile can be for everybody, right?
A beautiful smile can be for everyone, and everyone deserves that. Everyone deserves to feel good about themselves. And that smile, that's what the people see.
That is right. All right, Dr. Hoos, thank you so very much for being here. And I think your wife actually said you're not dressed properly unless you got a great smile.
Absolutely.
Isn't that right, Mrs. Hoos? She's over there grinning in the background. All right, if you'd like to find out more about Dr. Hoos, if you have any questions for Dr. Hoos, you can contact him at the Brush and Floss Dental Center, or if you'd like that information and you might have missed it, it's on the screen, and it'll actually be on our website. Come to WTNH.com, click on Connecticut Style, and you can get the picture-perfect, beautiful smile that you've always dreamed of.